We can now bring in Colonel Frédéric Harrault, a spokesperson for the French Civil Security and Crisis Management Agency. Thank you so much for coming in and speaking to us here on the program today. What is the situation on the ground right now?
Situation is that we have now fire since 3 days. Firefighters and military units are fighting against this fire. It's one of the major ones we have since the last decades, mobilizing a lot of means and firefighters.
So why is it so difficult to contain this particular fire right now? What are the conditions the firefighters are dealing with?
Since the last month, we have faced complicated seasons. Summer, very hot, with period of canicule, and then the vegetation is dry. So we were fearing some wind the last days, and then this wind has pushed the fire, as we have seen on the last 3 days in this area.
So the French environment minister says the fire is advancing, but at a slower pace. Is that a good sign?
Right now it is. The last hours, the wind has decreased. So we are using this period to do some tactics to try to fight the fire using water, using counterfire, and to take advantage of this situation before the wind could increase in the coming days.
So I saw that 11 firefighters were reportedly injured. Are they okay? What happened to them?
Yes, a few minor things due to the fire, to the condition to work with the clothes in a very hot area, and we have one truck who have faced a crash, an accident, and the 4 firefighters inside have been hurt in the crash.
So how many people have been evacuated from the area?
I don't have the exact figure at this point. The evacuation is really the last resort when we know that the blaze will come to the house, and it's always tricky to do this because pushing the people outside could be risky for them. Wow. So we really do it in the last resort, and we prefer people to stay inside the house. They are protected inside if they take care of the air and the surrounding.
Now, I spoke to a professor yesterday who said that these kind of events, fires, heavy flooding, is going to happen more and more frequently. What sort of prevention measures does the department take to prevent from fires even happening in the first place?
We do many, and we have to, because we see that since the last 10, 15 years, this fire become bigger and more complicated to manage. Yeah. So we have to do a lot of things. First, to do more sensibilization, to explain to people what is the good behavior in order not to trigger this kind of fire. Like
what?
Like cigarettes, like motors, like barbecue and things like this. And then since 3 years now, we have the weather forecast of the forest. Then to prevent when some places like forest are in a very critical situation, and to avoid people to get in this forest. So it's a lot to do this prevention process in amont.
A couple of years ago, I remember in the south of France, there was a project to use goats to eat the dry vegetation. Is that something that is happening? And if it is successful, why is it not happening at a larger scale? Because it's a cheap method, isn't it, to fix the dry vegetation problem?
It is. It is for some places that are let without agriculture, but the goats won't eat the fleet of the shit of the forest. So we have to do this kind of initiative, which are very good. But not only, we have to manage better the forest in order to do some preventing places to break the strength of this fire.
So, are you confident? Do you have an estimation of when firefighters on the ground right now in the region of Aude will be able to contain this fire? Do they any estimation in like the next coming hours, coming day?
So in the coming hour, we expect to stop the progression of the fire, taking advantage of the wind with decreasing. So in the coming days, we'll try to really do the circle of the fire and to make it not going larger. And then it will take weeks, probably weeks to finish the extinction, then to put the water everywhere and to avoid having any hot point that could start a new fire again.
And we still don't know what caused this blaze today.
Not at this point. The gendarmerie is in charge of inquire the origin of the fire.
Colonel Harrault, thank you so much for coming in and speaking with us.